US Joe Biden made an announcement Wednesday on taking actions in the coming weeks on his own to address the climate emergency. The decision comes during his visit to a former coal-fired power plant in Somerset, Massachusetts, that is shifting to offshore wind manufacturing. It's the embodiment of the transition to clean energy that Biden is seeking.
I come here today with a message. As president, I have a responsibility to act with urgency and resolve when our nation faces clear and present dangers. And that's what climate change is about. It is literally, not figuratively, a clear and present danger. The health of our citizens and our communities is literally at stake.
The executive actions Biden will take include new initiatives to bolster the domestic offshore wind industry, as well as the continuation of efforts to help communities cope with soaring temperatures through programs administered by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, Department of Health and Human Services, and other agencies.
So my message today is this: since Congress is not acting as it should, and these guys here are, but we're not getting many Republican votes, this is an emergency, and I will look at it that way. I said last week, and I'll say it again loud and clear. As president, I'll use my executive powers to combat the climate crisis in the absence of congressional action.
The trip comes as historic temperatures bake Europe and the United States. Temperatures reached 115 degrees Fahrenheit in Portugal, as wildfires raged in Spain, France, and Britain on Tuesday, shattered its record for highest temperatures ever registered. Environmental experts welcomed U.S. President Joe Biden's new executive actions to combat climate change.
So far, we haven't seen enough national level effort to majorly get us away from carbon and burning, because those molecules, they're going to be, you can't beat the physics. Every carbon molecule you put into the atmosphere, about half of those are going to be hanging out for 600 years.
The actions that Biden announced did not include a national emergency declaration to address the climate crisis, something that has been sought by activists and Democratic lawmakers after U.S. Senator Joe Manchin last week halted talks on a long-delayed legislative package.
I would just say that although the president didn't make an official declaration today, he made it clear that he believes that, and I do too, that we are in a climate emergency.
White House officials have said the option remains under consideration. Press Secretary Karen Jean-Pierre on Tuesday declined to outline a timetable for a decision aside from saying no such order would be issued this week.